Okay, so I'm at home in my kitchen and I've got a Sony A6400 set up on a Kaya tripod. I've got a cat just off camera eating, so you might pick that up. But getting on to the topic of sound, I'm using Rode Wireless Go 2 mics with Lavalier Go attached to that, just clipped here on my chest, so that's how I'm picking up sound. The camera I'm using doesn't, there's no way of getting XLR into it. So that's why I'm using the audio that I am. In terms of lighting, so for my key light, I've got an Amaran 100D by Aperture set up, camera right. That's at 100%, it's daylight balanced, and yeah, it's just shining down on this side of my face. For fill, I've decided to use a 5-in-1 reflector by Newer, set up on the white side, camera left, so that's just here, just off camera, filling in this side of my face. And then outside, I've decided to set up a Smallrig 220B light. That's at 100%. I've got it set to daylight and it's just firing in through the window over my left shoulder, so I think it's doing a little bit for the background. In terms of lenses, I'm using a Sigma 35mm lens. It's an APS-C lens, so I think that gives it a 1.5 times crop, so the equivalent on full frame would be what, around 55mm. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but yeah, that's roughly the equivalent full frame. So yeah, I'm using an APS-C sensor, the Sony A6400 it is. Aperture's fully open at 1.4, ISO's as low as it can be, 100. I am filming in a picture profile HLG, and yeah, that's my setup. And then of course a 50th shutter in 4K at 25 frames per second.